Not much of a person who speaks, but when I speak. But I was like, people are fast again. Like you forgetting who's heavy K. Like, do you know? Like, I'm like, no, guys, you forgot. Yeah, you can't. Let me just remind you who I am. You know. Then I dropped the song. Everything changed. Hey, my brother, fatherhood changed my life in so many ways. You know. I mean, man, I was just like, there's nothing special about me. I'm just like any other guy. You know, I'm humble enough to know that, you know, I'm not, you know, like special than other people, you know, but I'm different in my own way. But all the normal mistakes that guys make, you know, I did make them. You know, I've been there. I was young, you know, like being famous. Getting money, having 100,000 in your bank where you were used to 2 rands, you know, so it's like, oh man, you know, so it was crazy. But even though I was still grounded, you know, but for me, I think also in terms of maturity, you know, because I was always matured, but when I had my first kid, it's like I had to fast forward, you know, and be now a hot man, you know, because I mean, this year I'm 26 years old. I got my first kid 2 years ago. You know, so for me at that point, and at the same time, with my first kid, I didn't know how to feel, you know, because I knew that I was gonna have a kid. I'm gonna have a kid, but it kept on sinking in as my fiance was getting closer, you know. But at the same time, you know, I was starting now to change. I started to do not stop spending money on things that I felt like they were unnecessary. I had to cut some things, you know, also in terms of always out, you know. So I started being that guy that also, if I don't play, if I'm not performing, you know, most of the time you'll find me home or in the studio. I kept myself exclusive, you know. I protected myself, you know. So yeah, man, I just cut it. I had to cut a lot of people, you know, but not in a bad way. But I had to, you know, come, because now I know what's happening in my life, that it's gonna need me to be like this and all of that. But for me, with my first kid, because I remember on the 26th of October 2015, so my woman was 7 months pregnant, you know, so she was supposed to give birth in December. But all of a sudden, I get up, I just grabbed something and then I took her to the hospital. But hey, no month on to needs to give birth. At times she's 7 months pregnant. Hey, then I'm stressing, and then that time I'm also communicating with my mother. So around 12:30, you know, I got a call. Got to hey, the baby, and all of that. Then I got excited and all of that. Then I called my mother. But my mother didn't seem like she was excited. You know, then was like, why? It's like, you're not happy for me, what's going on and all of that. And then she said, no, it's not that. Because if you understand, Umdana is 7 months, you know, so I'm just thinking about other things. 97 months still, you know, it's a pram, you know, and at the same time it's a fabric machine there. So that's why I was like, then I called my big brother and then I said, man, ish, only thing that I'll go happy and all of that, and then whatever. My big brother says, hey, my man, all it happy, maybe because of Mdanakoka, he came before time. Welcome to fatherhood, whatever. Then we laughed. Yeah, cool. And then around 8, I've met him, you know, for the first time. They showed me, I saw him, but obviously he was still there, you know. And then I was driving home, my brother, with so much joy. Then I remember speaking to my mother, you know, talking to her, telling her about the name that I'm gonna call him my name. Then I'm gonna name him after me. Then my mother was like, hey, I can't have 2 Mkhululos in the family and all of that, you know. Boom, they feel half 9, already. Okay, but still okay, now it's fine. Rest, man. Had a long day, but there's something that I wanna tell you, she says. And then I said to her, okay, then tell me. She was like, no, we had a long day. Let's talk in the morning. I said, okay, cool. Sharp, the lad. Hey, my brother, off on the calls about 4 XN. So the bonnie calls from Ikhotman, bonnie calls from time. yabona 15 minutes calls time at 20 hey be lost but ngiqombe my name is call ekulete ngiyibona yabo kuthi ngisenjalo khona mina ngifonela uma ngiyangifonela hey mfundini ulete livayile yabo just like that like I'm like I've never been so confused in my life, Papa. Like I've never. Hence, I'm saying for me, fatherhood it's been like a big challenge because the way I was still adjusting. I was still sleeping, adjusting. Oh, my God, I'm a father now. I have a kid. The next thing, my kid was born at 12:30 in the morning. At 12:20 at night, my mother passed away. Imagine how do you do? How to, like how? So now it's a bittersweet moment. I'm like. Okay, so I was just this like guy, man, like who looked like who just so like like I didn't know how to feel. So ever since then, so if fatherhood has been like, bad, because I had to deal now with adjusting being a father while my kid is there, I need to be there for him, but at the same time, so I'm still grieving, for old lady and all of that. Then it became tough, man, in a way, it did affect my work, it did affect my progress. It affect my goal, and for me, I'm that kind of person. When I'm hurt and when I'm grieving, I start not shaving. I start not really working. I become that guy. I start eating, So I was in that, Hence, the song in the Vendlela, it was more like it talks about. Like my journey, where I started, whatever. So regardless, so because every time my brother, I'm a believer, but I want to isn't just nice, is buyer. I don't want to say other people they must be worried, but they must think about this. Like I always feel like something bad is gonna happen because in life you can't always be happy. Once you become so happy and whatever, you must know something bad is gonna happen also. Just to test you. But how are you gonna be after it happens? It's trying to test you. But are you still gonna stand? Are you still gonna be the same person? Is either basically, let me put it like this: is either it makes you stronger than ever, or it takes you back where you come from. So for me, it was that. So in the end, only the depression and everything that I was going through, it was now challenging me. But hey, my man, heavy K, we are done. Even though I know inside me, like there's still there's still that heavy K, who's a superstar and all of that. But the other heavy K was like, dude, don't care.